Hey family, it's your sister from another Mr. Lovely Fly Shy back with another video. So really quickly, go ahead and hit that like button for your sister. I really appreciate the support. It is greatly appreciated. It really is. We are nearly at 1K subscribers, and I am so ready to reach 1K subscribers because I look forward to going live more often with you all, as opposed to wrestling with my phone and the phone storage and whatnot. But here soon that problem here would be alleviated. But yeah, go ahead and hit that like button. If you just randomly came across this video, it was ordained. So go ahead, sit tight and stay tuned right until the end. And yeah, so let's get into this evening's topic. So I would like to talk about the journey a little bit more, not more often, but a little bit further. You see, this isn't a journey of perfection. Instead, it is one of self-mastery. And I think it's important to relay that point, because I know people, you know, who are still connected to me, or that I am still connected to, and what have you, and even in your own personal circumstances, I know it may be hard for people to grasp what journey it is that you are partaking in, and what is it that you are engaging in. You know, it is so out of this world for these individuals. And that's no shade, it's no hate, and it's no judgment. You see, everyone learns at their own pace. Everyone grows at their own pace. And it is important for us to not only practice patience within ourselves, but patience with other people. But back to the point that I was trying to make, you know, of course, people that you may have once known, or your family, friends, loved ones, what have you, they aren't going to understand why you have taken this journey. And that has been a hard pill for me to swallow, admittedly. Because here it is, I'm spreading light, I'm spreading love, I'm spreading positivity. And I'm being courageous enough to share my testimonies, you know, in an effort to assist you all who have gone through many of the same things that I have spoken about. You know, I wish to assist you all with your journeys, you know, and here I am feeling misunderstood at times. Here I am feeling as though something that I say or something that I do is completely taken out of context. And people also view this journey as you taking on the characteristics of feeling as though you are better than them. And that is not true at all. I don't feel like I am better than anyone. I don't. I am just here to spread light. I'm here to spread love, kindness, gratitude, compassion. And God willing, I shall and I will receive the same, not only on this channel, but here in real life. You know, because that is the energy that I operate in. That is the energy that I send out. And I want you all to know that you're not going to be able to beat the hell out of a dead horse to the point where you can completely ignite the awakening process within these individuals that you truly care about and that you may truly love. You see, you may have a hand in it by leading by example, but in most cases, and in some cases, that's not enough for some people. Those of whom are heavily indoctrinated, those of whom are very fearful of the unknown, those of whom are afraid to tap into higher knowledge, higher consciousness, higher awareness, and to ultimately tap into their spirituality. You see, you are not able to convert anyone. All you can do is lead by example. And that is completely what I am seeing here now to be true. And furthermore, I realize that a lot of what I say can be misconstrued as arrogance. But you have to understand that the same confidence and the same power that I walk in, you can walk in. And this applies to those who feel a certain way. Those of whom watch the videos religiously, yet you do not like, you do not share. You know they resonate. You know they touch you in some way. You know you like, wait a minute, is this the same girl that I once knew? This can't be the same girl. Oh, I ain't liking it just because it's her. I ain't liking it because it's her. No, I'm talking to you. I'm not talking to the chosen ones. I'm not talking to the divine ones. I'm talking to those of whom watch the channel actively, religiously. Those of whom really know me. But yet you will never give me the credit, and it's not that I'm asking for it. I can honestly care less about anyone's credit, validation, or approval, because I feel all of that at the highest extent, which is bigger than me, within myself already. You know, all I'm trying to do here is ignite something within those who are early on their journeys, who are just getting started, or who are on their journeys and just need that extra push, that extra sense of direction, that extra piece of encouragement to lead them along their way, and to let them know, them along their way, to let them know, like, look, you are not alone. I'm letting you guys know you're not alone. I've been through the trenches right along with y'all. Okay? For those of you who, this is to those of you who really support me, you know, but, you know, back to those who don't, it's like, you know, these messages touch you in some way, but it's like that egoism. It's like that crabs in the bucket mentality that you are operating in. It's that, oh, well, you know, this isn't the version of her that I knew when I was able to take advantage of her, or when I was able to belittle her, discredit her, devalue her, and the list goes on. So yeah, I'm not accepting this, and yeah, just whatever she says, right? That's how people think, and I want you all to know this, and I want you all to realize it, because I know that you know and see this to be true in your own personal journeys. People will see you elevating, they will see you succeeding, they will see you prospering, you know, they will see you growing. But because it is so outside of what they have perceived themselves to be incapable of, they then take that rage and anger and resentment and misery and attempt to project it onto you. And I still deal with this. And that's why I keep my guard up. That's why I maintain my boundaries. Not everyone has access to me. I am not easily accessible. And that is the same energy that you all need to have. Okay? You are not easily accessible. You're not. You are on a mission. For those of you who know who you are and identify, I don't want to say identify as if it's like a trend, but we are well aware of the Great Awakening taking place, and this is the period that we are in this timeline. So therefore, those of you who know deep down within yourself that you are the chosen one, that you have a divine purpose, a divine mission to fulfill, then you realize that, you know, we cannot be sidetracked. You know, we cannot be led to react or respond when something attempts to disrupt our spirits. We have to really, really maintain our strength and our mind's power, our willpower, and take control of whatever situation comes our way. and ultimately defeat it. Everyone isn't going to receive that well. And I know and see that to be true. Here it is, January 12th, 2022. We are in a completely, as most spiritualists would say, those of whom are, getting their knowledge, from divine source of all things, but furthermore, they know that we are in a golden age. We are in a different time period, and not everyone sees that. It's like we're certainly living in a sense in an alternate reality. It's like, you have the chosen ones, those of whom are awakened. They see beyond this illusion. They see past the veil. And then you have those of who don't. And that's okay if they don't. That's one thing that I'm learning too. Like, I would get so passionate, but then I have to really go within myself and say, you know what, girl, you ain't responsible for everyone's awakening now. You just have to do your part. You just have to do your due diligence, whether that be by way of spreading the word via YouTube, spreading the word on one of my social media accounts, namely Twitter, because I'm about to get rid of everything else. Quick sidebar. But anyway, back to your point. So this is very spiritual, and it's a very enlightening, and I want to say enthralling journey, but it can be very, very lonely. It is lonely because nobody understands what it is that we are doing. They don't realize that all we are trying to do is break generational curses, build generational wealth, become financially free ourselves from old belief systems, habits, addictions, face our demons, heal from past traumas, and ultimately grow into the higher beings, the multidimensional beings that we were destined to be, before we entered into this matrix. It gets deep. And when you say things like that, I can't say things like the matrix and stuff like that around certain folks. That's why I can only talk like this on YouTube, because no one's on my same wavelength in real life. As far as, the people in my, the common folk that I know that are in my circle that, are attached to me in some way, or that may be in my past, what have you. It's they're not on the same level of consciousness. And I don't say that from a place of feeling as though I'm better, because I'm not. I just did the work. And they have the same opportunity. That's the beauty in it all. And that's really what it all boils down to. But furthermore, I'm going to continue to document and record this journey, flaws and all. I am growing, I am evolving, I am transforming every single day. And so are you. And most importantly, I just want to shout out each and every one of you that have liked the videos, shared the videos. Of course, sharing the videos is the most important, because I would definitely want to break into this algorithm. So whether it's anything, if I'm speaking about my addiction, my past addictions that I dealt with, whatever it is that that I have spoken on and touched on and shared with you all, definitely share with a family member, share with a loved one, share with a friend, share on your social media accounts. I greatly appreciate the support. It really, really means a lot. But yeah, if you haven't already, definitely hit that like button. We're almost to 1K subscribers. I have some beautiful, beautiful things in store, but I'm not at liberty to say or expose any of those things. As Spirit has reminded me, move in silence so that we can win in peace. So I'm going to share that piece of encouragement with you and that gem with you as well. And hopefully you take heed to it. Move in silence so that you can win in peace. Your time will come. Continue to work on yourself. Go within, heal from the inside out. Love yourself. Most importantly, love who you are, flaws and all. You can always improve. You can be whoever you want to be. You can attain and have whatever it is that you want. But you have to work on yourself first, the inner you. You have to work on your mind, your body, your spirit, your soul, ultimately to reach your soul, which is your higher self. That's what this is all about. And not everyone is going to receive or understand this journey that you are on. And that's okay. They don't have to. Let them be confused. Let them be dismayed. Let them think the worst. You don't have to explain yourself, and you don't have to react or respond. You and God knows that you are on this righteous path for a reason, for your greater good, for the goodness of your children, for their lives, their children's lives, and the list goes on. So never doubt yourself. Never doubt your abilities. Never question your worth. Excuse me. If someone has walked out of your life, this is my last point, and then we're going to end the video. But if someone has walked out of your life without reason, let them go. That has been one of the biggest lessons that I have been learning as I progress further and further along on this journey. Anyone who has walked out of my life and shown me their true colors, finito. And you all need to have the same energy. Peace and love.